Hey guys, it's Sarah. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on another Disney layout here, and I'm going to be doing a Star Wars one. This is actually some pictures we took on the Star Tours ride, which my girls loved. Kaylin actually went on it twice, and I have Kaylin and Layla and their cousin Toby standing in line waiting for the ride, and then I took a couple of pictures of just some of the stuff while we were waiting, and I have C-3PO and R2-D2, so I'm going to be using those. I'm probably going to cut these down a little bit to maybe 4x4s or even 3x3s if I can. Since this is a 4x6, maybe I'll try to, kind of layer them up together here and make a little collage that way. So I'm going to try to work on that. I also have a C-3PO little sticker here, so I may use him on there, and then maybe even one of these little things because you're actually flying in one of the ships. I have some gray tags. I pulled a couple of papers. I'm working definitely like black and gray. And then this is like a gray with a gold polka dot. So I'm kind of working in those colors here. So I am going to go ahead and get started, and I'm watching Bones again. I'm really enjoying this last season so far. I'm gonna miss that show, but what can you do? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. All right, so I am going to go ahead and start getting my pictures cut down. I decided to do these two smaller ones here in 3 or 4x4s, no, 3x3s. I did 3x3s to kind of nestle up against the larger 4x6. So I'm going to go ahead and just get those cut down. I'm just making sure that my characters are in the center there. And since I did cut off a lot of the picture, it really didn't make that much of a difference because I wanted the focus to be on those characters anyway, and it is, so I'm happy with it. And I'm going to go ahead and start using these papers here. So the back one, the gray and white stripe, is from Studio Calico, along with this little black and white kind of, I don't know what those are. What are those called? I want to say paper airplanes, but they're not. So whatever those are, that's from Studio Calico as well. And then the gray with the gold foil polka dot, that is from Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby, from an 8.5x11 gold foil paper pack. And I'm going to go ahead and mount my pictures on this silver cardstock. And normally I try not to do gold and silver together, but there's gold and silver in both of these pictures with C-3PO and R2-D2, so I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. And then I'm also going to grab a 6x6 paper from this Simple Stories paper pad, and I'm going to use this black with the multicolored stars on it. And I'm just going to cut it in half and make it look like another layer back here. So it goes on the top and the bottom. And I really, really like how everything's turning out right now, so I'm going to go ahead and start sticking it down. And then I'm just gonna get these layers down here. And then get my pictures on top. And then I'm going to work on my title. So I have these pink paisley glitter letter stickers, and I'm just going to spell out Star Tours, and that is the name of the ride that we went on. That was the first ride we went on at Disney for a trip, and the girls absolutely loved it. Kaylin even went twice. We all went the first time, and then the second time my father-in-law took her, and she loved it. And if you haven't been on Star Tours or heard of what the ride is, it's actually like a simulator almost. And it looks like you're flying in one of the ships from Star Wars, and there's like a mission, and there's robots that talk to you, and it's a lot of fun. It kind of jerks you around a little bit, but it's a lot of fun. All right, so I have this tag here from Studio Calico, and I'm going to use this down here as well. I think I'm going to cut it down a little bit. And I think I'm looking for some twine because I want to put some twine in it, but I don't know what color I want to use. And apparently my camera is like a lot farther back than it normally is, so I'm sorry you're seeing my head a lot. Normally my camera is back a little bit further, so you don't have to look at my head. Have to pay more attention to that next time. All right, so I got some gray and white twine, so I'm going to go ahead and stick that through there and then put this tag here, and I'm going to do my journaling on that tag. And I'm going to cut it, and then I'm going to glue it down a little bit too, because a lot of times the twine strings don't want to stay in a nice spot. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue and just kind of stick that down so it kind of stays. And then I'm going to use these little epoxy stickers that are Star Wars themed, and these are from Hallmark, and I think I got them at Walmart a while ago, like in their card section. So I used a C-3PO and one of the ships up there towards the top as well. And then for the pictures, I am going to use these little Jelly Bean Soup letter stickers, and I'm going to spell out C-3PO on the picture of him, and then I will do R2-D2 on the bottom picture for him as well, just to kind of signify what the characters are. All right, and then I'm going to use some of these stars here. Those are from Studio Calico. They're like mistable stars. I'm just going to leave them white, and I'm going to sprinkle quite a few around here just to start some little embellishment cluster areas. And then I'm going to use these gray enamel dots as well. And I believe those are from Studio Calico. And I pulled some gold hearts, but I'm going to leave those off for now. And now I'm going to do my journaling and just talk about how much the girls loved Star Tours, so much that they went a second time. And it was a lot of fun. My girls love Star Wars. The first one they ever watched was The Force Awakens, but they absolutely love it. I have to get them into the older ones too. All right, so now I'm going to take my pen and just do a double outline along the edges here of the layout. That kind of helps bring it all to the center. And then that's going to complete it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have any questions, and I will be back again soon with some more layouts for you. Have a great day, guys. Bye.